Good morning and happy Wednesday. I thought I'd jump on to Instagram today. I've been trying to do weekly YouTube channel videos, which are a lot of work. For those of you who do it on a daily basis, I give you super thumbs up. I'm struggling still. But I also didn't have any one thing to show off. I try to do a journal with me if I've got planners, or journal with me if I've got digital kits I'm working on. Like I've done with my autumn kit, and we're working with the journal cards, and which led to the Mod Podge napkin decor. Last week, I try to do maybe a plan with me if I've got stickers for the planner books. But I did that 2 weeks ago. And I don't have anything new and finished yet to reveal to you as a digital journal kit. So I thought I'd just do a quick all-in-one. Things I am working on, things I'm sort of playing with, things I'm about to start, what's on the back burner, just to keep the ball rolling over here. Say hi, and then hopefully next week I have some things that I'll either be in the process of, and I may get a couple different videos going, or I'll do a bunch of things and stack it up to where we can get some weeks going. But I just never seem to be ready to do a video on Monday or Tuesday to have it released today. You have to think ahead, and oh my gosh, I never seem to get where I want that to be. So, because I'm in a standstill, I have 2 journal kits, digital journal kits out right now that are on the back burners simmering. Literally, I have one that's almost done. I'm actually working with a journal maker, ephemera enthusiast. She does beautiful work, and she's working with me on a new kit to see if I can take things to the next level. Because I think every time we create something and we get inspired, I think we can make it better and better, especially when you're first starting out. Like I said, I've only started since March making these digital kits. And I feel like every time I work on something, I find a new layer, I find a new avenue, I find a new technique, something. And so I had a lot of fun with the Christmas and at your door. It led to these next 2 kits. One is sort of under a hush-hush top secret, because I said I'm collaborating with the journalist, and she's creating things with it right now. She's actually working out all the bugs, seeing what she needs, what we don't need, to make sure that the add-ons and the pages are as complete as possible, so you guys get a really good kit for this theme, because it really does require quite a bit. So I'm stoked about that. So I'm hoping next week I get to reveal both her... There's a bug somewhere. Both reveal her pieces that she made with the kit and the kit itself. So hopefully we'll have some new stuff on the Etsy next week. That'll be a lot of fun. Along with that, right after Christmas at your door, the layering in that did lead me to open my eyes and try some new things. And I started a botanical kit. And this is one I was like only half cooked. I've got 12 pages that I have created. And they are lights and darks. They are floral, and they are the floral aspect of herbs, because some herbs do have flowers on them before or after you would trim them and use them. So I did a number of things, and so I started, some pieces. I really like the backgrounds, I guess. That's my biggest thing. I enjoy the backgrounds and the texture of these kits. The florals are pretty. Florals, cards, things inserted. My butterflies, I got to put in more colors of those. And I made things where the same pictures, a little tweaked, had new graphics, new textures behind them. And then every page, of course, had just their base. So I have 12 pages that are light and dark. They have different flowers on them, different aspects. Some are grunge, coffee-colored papers. Others are layers of texture. This is a little darker, different flowers. These are irises. The other ones were sort of like, I don't remember catching the name of them. But I think more like bells. They're more, a little bit more petite, more detailed. Not more detailed, more delicate. These are definitely irises. And I enjoyed the darker, grungy coffee paper item behind it. I enjoyed using this one deco corner that you've seen in my journal cards. I think the botanical words that I have out right now are off this kit. So those were easy. Those were ready to go. Those are botanical and herb words, and they're floral, and they have the frame around them. So they're really pretty. And so they would be great to this once I get this done. But I'm going to have 12 pages. I do have 12 pages to play with. This is a washed out version, and then rearranged a little bit, reversed the pretty framework. And then I changed it up, and I used, like I said, the floral version, or the floral stage of the herbs, and played with those. Do a tone this one, and actually, where'd it go? See, there's a lot of pages in here. Oh, and then the color version again with more butterflies. So very muted, very, not washed out, but just light and airy. And it's the same grunge paper. I just did a painted effect, what's the word? There's a product out there. It's like not Mod Podge, but it is a, media mat or something like that they use. And we've got the texture. It helps sort of pick up those elevated areas. But anyway, I was playing with a graphic, and it turned into a very white, washy effect, and I love it for these three right here. So, I mean, there's sets of 3. I think there's 4 sets of 3 where I have 2 dark, 2 light, very floral, very different. You could either leave them as 2 separate signatures in a book, which is my first thought, was to make them 2 signatures in cardstock, so that I had 2 signature folds in the middle. Another lady said, well, maybe putting them every other light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, and make it one big signature and put stuff in between. I know in the pages where they back to back, where we have this, I feel it would be fun to have the lighter add-ons added to here and the darker add-ons added to the lighter colors, because the lighter ones have a lot of those gold pieces in between. And it's something that I feel, where that contrast would be really pretty. So I still have the add-ons to make. And I'm just sort of debating, letting it simmer. It may be something that doesn't come out till January, because we're getting into the holidays, and it's not a lot what we're working on right now. So who knows? So anyway, yeah, I do have 2 kits. I'm just working on them. I'm letting them simmer. So, though I'm not making any stickers right now, I'm actually using, after doing all that work, I am using my autumn foliage journal sheet, sticker sheets. Sorry, I dropped my pencil. So I'm really enjoying that. It's very rustic. It's very warm. And it's being fun, because now I get to do after the pen, and I get to write in it and put out my ideas and, decide what to do with it. So it was great to put the Welcome Fall in it. Today, me and my husband have been together for 19 years, so that was sort of fun to have a back-to-back in my week of celebrations. So I'm working with things, I'm using things, which is always awesome. I did decide to take a little break from, as I'm waiting on these digital kits to go into play. I actually bought some stuff from other companies, because sometimes you need to just play yourself. You don't want to keep working on your stuff. You just want to play with everybody else's stuff. So I went to My Porch Prints, because I caught one of her sales, which I missed it, but I caught an Instagram on it. And she had a fall kit, and it's a pumpkin harvest fall kit. And, I just finished my fall journal, I thought, what the heck? I have to buy her kit. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's super pretty. And I figured that'd be make it my more art, like an art journal, not so much a journal, not a keepsake journal, because I think there's just too much in it to make it that way. I may find out I can find spots to journal in, but I think I want to make it more of a decorative piece. But she came out with tiny little miniature books to match her full kit. And I haven't printed out the full kit yet, because I have to think my way through that, because I knew it was going to take some work. But anyway, these are absolutely adorable little mini books. You can buy these, and you can make your own little books, and they have little pages for the inside of them and everything, right? So this was just some fun cut, line up, glue together. I did a little distressing with the hickory smoke, because her taupe does lead to some gray. And so that was fun. And then I went ahead, of course, and bought, she has 2 or 3, no, just the one, I think. I don't know. I think she only has one, maybe a second one. I bought the Idaho faux box that you then can put your little mini books in. Now, she has another autumn kit of these mini books, and both my daughters snagged them. But at the end of fall, what I may do is store them in here for them. So the following year, we have all our fall books in here and we can pull them out for decoration. They use it for LPSs and their toys and all their fun stuff. Mine are just something pretty. But I got to make this last night. You cut it out, you line it up. She gives wonderful instructions. My porch print is absolutely awesome with instructions. And so I made that, right? I made the books, I made this. I wanted some hands-on stuff. I wanted just to create with my hands. And then I made her little ephemera box. Now she has 2 or 3 of these. She just came out with a pretty pink and mint rose version. I took the more generic ones because I have all kinds of different things from my kits that I want to put in here. I have a lot of my stuff in my little envelopes, which the envelope can go in there. But I want to be able to put my ephemera, whether it's my little pieces, whether it's finished stuff that's small, in here and label them, because I'm just getting tired of constantly dropping these out of my file folders that are behind me where all the papers are, and I'm losing little pieces. So I made that last night so I can start filling this up. I'm so stoked. But that's sort of where I'm at right now. I'm in the process of making things with my hands because I'm sort of at a standstill for digital. I'm finishing up 2 of them, and they're always going to spark something, but what do you do with it? So I will be working on the Pumpkin Harvest Fall Journal kit from Porch Print. I'll be making that one, making it into a nice large hearty signature, and working on a cover for that. And then I'm going to be working right behind it on my Snowy Winter kit. I'm going to take these pages that I all made and use them to collage, use them to page. I have to do some blue tea-dyed, whatever, pages. I got some silver stuff. I gotta make a cover for that and get that signature out also. And the cool part is Crafty Cat, signature cinnamon tea. A number of ladies have been doing, and I didn't even realize what they were doing. They're coming out with these great, yummy covers for their journals. And I'm like, how are they doing that? What technique? And Cinnamon Tea, Miss Gail, went ahead and showed us how to do it yesterday or 2 days ago. Yesterday and today. And she made a couple Christmas ones and a floral one. And she just uses napkins. You pull off the extra white and you Mod Podge, a liquid, like a watered down Mod Podge on fabric. It's a fabric paper cover. And the fabric's on the inside and you Mod Podge like probably up to maybe 9 layers of napkins that you collage. You rip them and you put them on and you spread them out. And the top layers, of course, are what you really want to see. But the ones underneath give all this rich color to them. And I'm in love. I can't wait. I'm dying to try these. So I have a feeling I'm going to do both my Christmas and the new fall kit in that. So I have plenty to do, lots going on. And as I'm actually getting into it, showing off layers, of course, I'll take pictures and put them here on Instagram. And hopefully I can even try to get get a video or 2 out of it for next week. Of course, I'll definitely reveal the secret digital kit, on YouTube. With some of the items that were created. Otherwise, you got to go to Etsy and you'll have to find the items and purchase them. But there's a lot coming up, just nothing going on right this moment. I'm in the process of, I finished my hands-on. Now I got to print out the kit for the journal. And then I got to work on the covers and I got to keep working on with my botanical add-ons and just got all this stuff to do, let alone anything fall that comes up because woohoo, second day of fall. Hopefully you guys are all getting to enjoy that. Hopefully for some of you actually had fall yesterday. We weren't bad. We were mid-80s, I guess. I've played with my porch prints. I'm in love with her stuff. She is a great designer. Her team rocks that supports her. And it's something to strive for. I want to reach her level of design, reach her level of creativity. The fact that she creates all these wonderful little things that, we get to print out and purchase and buy, and they're all copyrighted. So I would never create my own. I just she did it. Why recreate the wheel? Enjoy what she's made. But I hope that inspires me, that I hope that at some point in my life, if I need to, I can come up with my own things and give people the same joy that she gave me. That's what you hope to give out there, that someone, you can create a creative moment, a creative bug, a inspiration to somebody, and, they get some joy out of it. So, all right. So we've done the autumn. We're working on some digital kits. I am trying to actually physically make some journals and some new covers, doing some Mod Podge tissue fabric covers. I'm looking forward to that. Organizing my ephemera that I've got, my pieces, so I can keep things, in check because it's growing every time I print something new. And loving my autumn foliage planner stickers for this week's week of planning, because there's always something I have to keep in mind. And there's probably a bunch of other little kits and things and ideas that are sitting out there waiting for me. And we get to decorate for fall this weekend, so that'll start a whole other genre of things to do. But I'm loving it all, and I'm hoping you're loving it, and I'm hoping you're having a great end of September. You're ready for October. You're going to enjoy the fall, and you keep on being creative, and you put everything you've got into it when you do it so that you can enjoy the moment and have something wonderful to keep as a memory of that creative time and that moment. So I hope you have a great Wednesday. Enjoy the weekend, whatever it may be, hot or cold. And we'll see you next week as October rolls in, and I hopefully will reveal some really fun things. Talk to you soon.